No, bro, that's all that matters. As long as they buy clothes and like entertainment, that's watch the camera. Oh,
I want to be one of those brands.
What's that?
Make it and then be like, yeah, we only want a certain type of people. Let's
Yeah.
get it. First, I'm going to action.
I got it on. I don't know about you, but it's on.
I don't know if the camera's wrong. I'm trying to be nice.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, man.
Professionalism. Nah, you got it on.
Nah, bro.
You got
I
it
don't want to
on.
hear that,
Like
bro.
you called me at the. I don't know about you. That's where you called me at.
I ain't finna go back and forth with you, bro. He said, but you got it, but it's not better than me.
Nah, but you got it on.
Nah, stop talking to me.
I'm saying you got it on, bro.
I'll talk to you though, bro.
What you want me to say? Damn, bro, you look handsome.
Nah,
Bro, you
that's-
got it
that's
on,
crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy.
What
That's
is
how I
it?
start the pad. That's how I start the pod, bro. Welcome to Rich Dreamzz. I'm here with my handsome guests.
Y'all can take them off.
Tell you
The
what,
little mics. That was for my camera. Yeah.
hey, you can take the mic off. Point it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
He said, you don't want to look at the screen. Just don't look at the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
What, you just get nervous, bro?
Born ready, bro. Damn.
Give him a shout out.
Oh, bro, I'm finna do more.
I got rich dreams, bro.
You know what? That's good, man. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that you got rich dreams. You know what I'm saying? You got it on.
Feel me? You
On
got
the
it
Rich
on.
Dreams, Rich Dream podcast with the Rich Dreams.
With the rich dreams hat, because I'm thinking rich. You
feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Can I make one suggestion before we get rolling, man? Just for our camera lady, man, can we get the little 3 bottles? Can I put them to the side if you don't mind? Just on
Is
the
it-
table right here.
It's not on.
Does that thing
No,
auto
I'm talking about
record?
because
That
she's
little
like,
app?
because she filmed.
Is that
Oh,
thing
yeah,
auto
yeah,
recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
You do it, bro. I got up last.
and put them on the side. Just put them out to the side, the bottles.
Oh, did they show up on screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he on parole.
That QT, that QT
He
cut.
on parole. He out on parole.
Damn.
I said probation, bro.
Yikes.
Can't have my boy going. He's a loyal customer, man.
Can you tell us what you put out? Okay.
Do we have a charger? Is it gonna charge for
For his phone?
It was on like 60 something. It should be good.
Okay. Got the Wi-Fi off? No, you need that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all a countdown.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to the intro. Let's rock and roll, man. Y'all have a good show.
Yes, sir.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in to another episode of the Rich Dream Show.
Yep.
Of course, I'm here, Smok3og, here with my co-host G. We in the building today, man. That's right. We in Royal
We're in
Lane Studio.
We're in studio.
You damn right we in studio.
God damn.
We told them we was gonna be in studio more
We
this
said
year.
that.
And now
What
we
was the
actually
motto
making
for
it
this
happen.
year? Consistency. Right?
Consistency, baby.
Come on, man.
Keeping it moving.
Come on.
We keep adding things. We keep trying to get better, keep growing, keep trying to move forward. Brought to you today by none other than the Now Legacy Network. Make sure you tuning in with the Now Legacy for all your latest podcasts, interviews, Meta World, Inverse, Intel, all that stuff you can be finding at the Now Legacy Network. And of course, tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. via the live stream on Facebook. You can catch the Rich Dream Show live streaming. You can see us in person, see these beautiful, handsome faces. And I've been told that we have some very handsome guests by the guests themselves. Welcome in today, man. We got some special guests. Oh, and introduce our guests.
These
G.
are my boys, man. I've been rocking with one of them for about 2-3 years now.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years.
2-3 years. I've been knowing the other guy for about a year now. Cool dudes. Man, they got a brand. They got a clothing brand about to drop very soon. Very soon. This is my boy Vito and Dan, man.
Shout out.
Vito and Dan.
You know we always get the applause.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Appreciate y'all for coming on with us
For sure.
today, man.
Man,
for sure, for sure.
appreciate y'all for having us, man.
Yes,
For
sir.
real.
So it's Legendary Air?
It's legendary.
Legendary.
Legendaire.
All right.
Legendaire.
Legendary clothing
Legendary.
brand. That's what's up, man. When were you founded?
I want to say maybe last year around May.
Okay.
We became friends when he first moved out here because he's not originally from out here. And so he was starting his own clothing brand.
Yeah.
And I was like, Yeah, bro, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He got his samples from his first first ever I ain't gonna say the supplier, the manufacturer or whatnot.
Okay.
But it really wasn't what he was looking for.
Yeah.
So basically, what you were saying is, yeah, man, you do your thing, but I'm gonna show you how to really do this.
Well, it wasn't until like a couple months later I was like, man, bro, because me and one of my old homeboys, like we wanted to start a clothing brand originally.
Okay.
Right.
And then so I was talking to him like, man, like what you think about this? What you think about that? He was like, man, really, bro, like we could just do our thing together. You know what I'm saying? Like two minds better than one.
Yeah.
And so that's how we came up with it. We here.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
And that would be the homie right there, Dan. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
My
Dan,
boy
man.
Dan.
That's what's up.
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
There you go.
See, look at you out there inspiring folk, man.
I do. I try, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, how did y'all come up with the name? You know, we real big on the name and the meanings behind because with Rich Dreamzz, you know, it's more than what meets the eye with the name as well. It's not just about the money, you know, it's about doing something that you love and making it be a means of supporting yourself with the Rich Dream. So, what's the Rich Dream behind Legendaire?
Well, the whole thing about Legendaire is, so we solely based it off of, like, people we done lost. So we both done lost somebody real important to us. And so, you know, we basically, like, so we got guardian angels with us at all time. They legendary to us, just as much as everybody else got somebody legendary to them that they may passed or, you know, still around or whatever case may be. So we just took it as like that. Okay, so we got legendary people with us at all times. So
Heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
So are you guys just gonna do T-shirts, or y'all just kind of want to start with T-shirts, then y'all want to brand off into other stuff?
We our first drop gonna be T-shirts,
Okay.
but we got some predominantly for the ladies. Our shirts are unisex, you know what I'm saying, but we got some fire coming for the ladies.
For sure.
Nice.
A couple months after the T-shirts drop.
Okay.
We have been a lot of ladies, excuse me, have been inquiring about them. So yeah, we definitely got stuff. And I want to add on to what he said. A lot of people look at Kobe, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson as legends. You know what I'm saying? That's to billions of people, millions of people. But my thing is, how if you have a little girl now, you will be a legend to her. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So Legendary is actually legend in French. So you are a legend to your daughter. So how come you cannot be honored and memorized by millions of people as well as a normal human being? You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So we want everybody to be able to be honored as a legend while they're here, dead or gone.
In your own right. I like that.
I can appreciate
like
that, man. I feel like we live in a time where, you know, everybody's so focused on being popularized, and that's like the only people that matter.
Yeah.
And you hear about a famous person dying, and it's like, man, they get so much love and recognition and everything. It's like you have people in your family that pass, and they don't get no super blow up on social media, nothing like that. And they was doing stuff for people in their community, for your family, and you know all that matters. So that's what's up, man. Shedding more light on the everyday people, man.
I mean, it's more of us, you know, everyday people. I mean, not to just say we everyday people, but you know, we're not famous or anything like that. So, and it's way more people like that than there are famous people. So, you know, why not shed light or put those people that are trying to set something up for their kids or for their family, and you know, just stumping that trail by themselves, trailblazing by themselves, man, and having, you know, the family come behind them. I think those people should be put in a good light, like you say, honored.
100%.
For sure.
100%.
That's a cool
because
thing, man.
too often, even as just men, we get up, we go to work, we come home. You know what I'm saying? And the average man, they do this every day until they pass away. And we don't think only a handful of people think past them after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like, I'm not gonna say idolized, but they definitely should be lifted up, because think about how much we go through on a day-to-day basis. If you get up and you're a welder, a contractor, even a barber, you stand on your feet from 8 to 10 hours a day cutting all these heads. So I feel like you should be looked at just as somebody out here for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's different between you and Kobe? Because millions of people seen him, but you worked hard just the same to perfect your craft. Whether it's your clothing brand, barbershop, whatever the case it may be, you worked every day to get better or something. That's the Kobe mentality. You know what I'm saying? So what takes away from you being a legend? Nothing. You should be looked at just as well as everybody else.
But you know, it's crazy though, bro. Because it's crazy that you say that, because just last week on our episode with our boy Cole Red, we were talking. I asked the question. I was like, "Can you be?" You remember? Mm-hmm. I was like, "Can you be like the leader or so-called leader of your family, and you're not maybe like not as financial stable, you know, as another leader? Like, you know, we kind of look at. I think the average person looks at, if you have money, then that makes you a leader, or you doing well in life, or you know, you're somebody to look up to. Right. So I asked that question, but I don't think that the money makes you a great leader. Like, you can have money and be a horrible person. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I 100% agree with you, bro. And that was funny that, like I said, we was just talking about something along those lines last week.
Yeah. Yeah, we was doing an episode on what it is to be a man, and that came about. It's like, are you a leader? Because a lot of times what women will say is, how I'm going to follow you, and, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still having to work hard and pay these bills and do all these things.
Making more money than you, or just as much money, you know.
Yeah. It's more or less a mindset, though.
Exactly.
Because you could be broke, but your mentality past whatever you're going through.
Your financial.
So you don't have to have $1 million or $1,000, but long as you got the mindset to be like, okay, well, I may not have it right now, but stick with me right here, and then when I do get there, then
I'm gonna leave you for a white girl. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
That's exactly the type of mindset.
No, hold on, wait a minute. I struck out. I'm cool. I don't want no problems.
That's not what you was trying to say.
No.
My bad. I thought I was
correct.
You kind of.
No. He took it
sounded
there.
like that's exactly where it was going.
No.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was not where it was
now
going.
Listen, let me ask you.
I was reading from the good book of Ye. My bad.
There you go. Let me ask both of y'all something. I'm somebody that moved out here. We moved out here around the same time. Man, I was somewhat of a tough transition, being that I moved out here a few weeks before COVID. How was you guys transition out here from another state? I'll let you go first, Vito.
I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't really hard. You know what I'm saying? The only reason is I can adapt. Like, I've always been a different person, not the weird different person, you know what I'm saying? But just the person that's kind of, I'm going to be me no matter what environment that I'm in. And a lot of things is, when you move to a different state or from a different state, people cling on to you because they're not used to being around that type of person, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just kind of give off a different vibe than everybody else that they've been around. So a lot of people typically had cling to me. Yeah. So it was pretty cool for me, man. Texas been good to me. Financial wise,
it also helped that you light skinned too, right?
Absolutely, you know what I'm saying.
We finished the sentence for him. You know what I'm saying?
I'm light bright.
What about you, Dan? What about you?
See, where I'm from is small, so like when I moved out here, it was like a
where
shock.
You from again?
I'm from the Midwest, South Bend, Indiana.
Okay.
So when I moved here, it was more or less a shock, and he gonna laugh when I say this, but I'm selective social, so like.
I've heard that one before. I like that.
No. He's a introverted extrovert.
Okay,
right.
But that's a new term, though. Selective social.
Selective social. So like, when I first got here and when I first met him, he can tell you like when I started, I wasn't speaking to nobody like at all. Yeah. But more or less when I started opening up, getting comfortable.
Man, tell them folks the truth, man. I wouldn't let you be an introvert.
He wouldn't let me. Man. Like I ain't gonna lie, he wouldn't let me be an introvert as much as I wanted to, as much as I would love to not speak to nobody. He wouldn't let me have it. Like we would go out. Hey, you gonna talk today? Right. You gonna talk? Right. I don't want to talk. No, I ain't trying to hear that. You gonna talk? So, but nonetheless, man, I can say I'm doing way better than where I was when I first moved out here. I ain't gonna lie, I moved out here with 2 totes and $200.
Wow. You say 2 what?
2 totes, totes of clothes and $200. I'm doing better than I ever have been.
That's what's up.
So
bro.
like I
That's
can say, Texas has been great to me so far.
That's what's up.
I've probably been with this guy for like a year straight. I'm talking about we probably only had maybe 3 weeks out of a year apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? We work together, we go to church together, we do everything together. And
that's a lot of time together.
that's a lot of time together, but you get to know who it is that you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Because for so long, you can put on a fake persona. You know what I'm saying? Like you can feel like you can act like you this person, but if you're dealing with a person, I'd rather be in business with somebody I've seen every day and really realize who they are, what their strengths and weaknesses are, than somebody who sat here and lied to me about who they may be and who they may not be. And so the thing is, like, I knew, okay, it's more to this guy than what you out here portraying. Like you quiet, you to yourself. Yeah. And, you know, as men, we kind of tend to be that way. You know what I'm saying? We be off to ourselves because we got so much going on. But if I have a conversation with you, if I make you laugh, you know what I'm saying? Or I just show you some brotherly love, that's something, for one, men don't really do nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You look at somebody, they got their own stuff going on. You're like, okay, I got my own stuff going on. But what if you just save somebody from going home and killing themselves because you sat here and spoke to them and made them laugh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I knew it was more to him. I knew he had more personality, and I wanted him to be able to bring that out of him, because you didn't move from where you came from just because it's like, oh well, I'ma just move. You know what I'm saying? Like, typically we move, we want better. The only way you're gonna have better is to make the proper changes, and the proper changes is adjustment. If you don't really communicate like that, okay, the only way you're gonna meet better people is communicate. Okay. We can walk out of here today and we can see a person that look homeless. Hey, how you doing? This man may be a millionaire, but if you never spoke to him, he could never gave you that knowledge that you would have got, because you don't want to talk to nobody. You won't get nowhere not talking to people.
Man. That's what's up, man. Like, you kind of speaking to seeing the legend in him right there, man. Hey, man. All right. Yeah. That's a cool thing, man. So y'all got together. I understand probably why you was quiet, because you probably had a lot on your mind. If you out here just with $200
and two totes.
$200 and two totes.
Yeah. Come on, man.
So kind of from there, what was the kind of thing that got your ball rolling to get on your grind, man?
Well, so this how I look at it as, because I was like, okay, I had to surround myself with people who had something going on. You know what I'm saying? Back where I'm from, people kind of don't see surpass where they at. You know, some people won't never leave. They'll go travel, but won't leave. Mm-hmm. So like, once I got down here and I was like, I started talking to my sister, she was like, yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out. Like you didn't come down here just to be here. Like, like you want to work for the rest of your life, or you want to create something on your own. Like I got kids, man. So like, my whole thing is, when I leave, I don't want them to have to go through what I went through. Yeah. I don't want them to have to work no job, or I don't want them to have to struggle or worry about where they gonna get their next meal, when they gonna get some new clothes or some new shoes. I want them to be set for their kids and their kids and the kids after that. Yeah. That's the whole picture. That's everything to me. That's what keep me going. So like, that's what made me kind of, I was like, it's either gonna roll the dice or you're gonna sit and sit in the funk and try to figure it out. But you know, I stopped sitting in it, and I had to figure it out.
No doubt. So,
like,
bro, don't they stories sound similar?
Man, I'm telling you.
Y'all niggas sound just like us too, bro. Like how we got cool, we lived with each other in our hometown in Natchez, Louisiana. Natchez stand up. You know what I'm saying? But we stayed with each other. We had an apartment out there for about a year. Mm-hmm. And then in Shreveport, we stayed with each other maybe, 2 years? Right. So it was the same, but we actually lived together. Mm-hmm. You know, I started the clothing brand when I got out here in around the end of 2021. And what I was noticing, man, I'm like, man, I need some help with this. Like, I can't do this by myself the way that it need to be done. And I have homies that I've been friends with longer than him, probably double the time of him. But us living together, like you say, being around each other every day, I know who he is. I know he gon' if he says he's gonna do something, he gonna put all his effort into it. He gonna put 100%. He not gonna half-ass it. So that's why I asked him to do it. Kind of the same reason why y'all two ended up doing the brand together, because y'all know each other. 100%. Y'all know what each other bring to the table. Right. So I think that's honestly, man, he didn't, of course he don't know y'all, but that's honestly a big reason why I brought y'all too, because I was like, bro, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dude, these dudes remind me of me and Rod. Yeah, like literally. You know what I'm saying? Right. So Yeah, man. Keep that shit together, man. Keep it going.
No.
Keep it going, bro.
That's a cool thing where you can see each other's light, man, and use that to propel each other. Because I think being around each other and having those influences, it propels you. Like at the time, you know, when I was working for my first job that I had going out of college, I think me being in that position, me promoting and everything and trying to get better, I think in a way that was like, G was like, yeah, I want to get on my stuff and get on
that
my
put
hustle
fire
too.
behind me, yeah.
Yeah, man. And then especially when we got it to where it was like, okay, now I'm getting to be able to move, you know, we was like, okay, yeah. G was like, yeah, I can see myself being out there too, being in Shreveport too, going upward and upward. And then just seeing how the different spaces that we've been in have changed us for the better,
it's
made us
crazy.
better businessmen, better people. It's a cool thing, and I think that's gonna shape for y'all as well, man.
We came a long way, dog. We came from, you know, I had to ask Shreveport thing. I had to ask him, and this is like, you know, again the man thing, right? A lot of us don't know how to put our ego aside and ask for help sometimes.
Nah, for real. That's a big thing.
Fam, I'm 27 years old. I'm living at my mama's house. Had to go back to my mom's house at 27 years old, no job. Ended up getting a job in Shreveport. I had to ask him, can I come sleep on the floor? That took when he told me like, I'm not knowing, he got a 1-bed apartment. So I'm like, man, I don't know if he, you know, and this is early in our friendship. Yeah, we had been tight, but it's just like, I don't know, like, he's in Shreveport now, I'm in Natchez. Yeah. And, you know, it was kind of like, I didn't know if he was going to be like, bro, I ain't really got the space. And I wouldn't knock him for it. Right. But when I asked him, he was like, for sure, come on. Like, that was literally his reaction. And I'm like, I really damn near cried because it was just like, damn, bro. Like, that took a lot for me to ask. Yeah. Right. And then when I moved out there, I was like, okay, well, I can't bullshit with this dude. Half the rent was $300. Whew, that's the days. Right. Good God.
I wish I was living in
man, that's the days right there, boy. And I was like, I'm going to make sure I'm going to have it. I'm going to make sure I'm going to have it, man. And, you know.
But nah, it was like, it's a deal where when you know you got good people, like you saw in Dan, it's like, I know I got somebody that's not going to BS, that's genuine. Yep. It's easy to go that extra mile for people. So since you had the brand, since y'all been in for a year, what's kind of the thing that y'all kind of had to overcome so far to get to where you are right now?
Overcoming is more or less procrastination.
Yeah. And bitch ass manufacturers. Trust me.
100%.
Bro, you been like them, man.
Because the timing, it just seemed like it never adds up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not ashamed to say it. We're everyday workers. You know what I'm saying? We don't sell drugs. We don't scam. So it may be a time at where we working so many hours. So we get into this money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now it's a manufacturing issue. So now we like, all right, man, you know, we finna gonna take care of these bills and stuff because life still goes on even though you made proper plans. Right. Okay, so now the manufacturer ready for you. All right, but now I'm going through hell in life right now. So it's like, I'm gonna get to this whenever I get a chance. I got you. And it's only because you got to have the rich dreams. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to, and I firmly believe y'all brand it's a lifestyle. Because if you don't have this dream and you don't really feel it in here, it's easy to continue to push stuff to the side, push stuff to the side, put this, because who really wants to bet on themselves at the end of the day? That's the hardest bet you can do in the world. You can go and bet $200,000 on LeBron in the playoffs or in the championship, but you won't even invest $500,000 to $1,000 in yourself.
There you go.
Because you don't know what is possible. If it's 1 billion people in this world, you mean to tell me, from when I stay in Texas, so it's a lot of people. You mean to tell me a million people gonna tell me no to going to buy a $50 shirt? Right. I don't believe that because everybody has some of the same interests. You know what I'm saying? Some of the same similar interests. So it's like, okay, if I can only find 20 people who like what I like, and those are a consistent 20 people, maybe even 19. I started somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Consistency is key. You're going to have a lot of no's. Like, that's what people got to understand in life in general. You're going to have a lot of no's. But what somebody told me, bro, is funny because he was getting into the business industry. He said, what if I told you that you're going to have 99 no's, but your 100 yes can be $1 billion yes? What are you going to do? you're gonna run through them no's to get to that yes.
Oh, yeah.
So why is these no's stopping you right now?
Exactly.
You should have that
That's
mentality
facts.
anyway. Yeah,
That's facts. I like that.
That's great.
I like that. And doing any business that you start, bro, and you know, and for y'all right now, if y'all don't stop, bro. Don't stop. Me and him, we've been at this almost 3 years. I honestly feel like, well, we're at the point right now where we're selling merch every day. Damn near every day. So that's a big step up from where we started in our first year. And it's hard sometimes to see it. It's hard sometimes when you're going through where it's like a week or two before you sell anything. And it's just like, man. And you get to thinking like, man, there's so many brands out there, like what will make them want to buy mine? And maybe I need to stop investing in this, and this can be more money for this or for that, or just my pockets. But I think what kept me going is I really like this shit.
Yeah.
I really fuck with it.
Yeah.
I really like to do it. I don't think that's why I tell people, do something that you love or really fuck with.
Yeah. Right.
Because when them dark days happening, when sales ain't where you want them to be, you gonna quit if you don't really fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like a job. You gonna quit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say, bro, don't quit. Don't give up. It's gonna be tough times. You know, just don't give up. Just keep going, bro. Keep
Have
going.
a passion and be passionate.
And
about
y'all
what
got a
you're
dope product, so just continue to push it.
Man, this is why I would say, and I'm pretty sure bro can attest to it too. The reason that we can't give up on this is because it's deeper than clothes. Like
Same.
it may
Same.
seem and appeal as clothes,
Right.
but bro lost his dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a legend in his eyes. So this is him carrying this on and making sure, okay, millions of people gonna know who Big Dan was. You know what I'm saying? I lost my little brother 2 years ago. I'm gonna make sure that people be able to know who this person is. It's a Legendaire is a representation of somebody that you lost. I may not ever meet the person who you're representing, but I know when I see this shirt on you, you probably represent somebody that you looked up to. I don't care if it is Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in reality, it's a feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm doing this. I'm tired of rest in peace shirts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like them shirts been going on for a long time, and you really can't even drip with them. You can't style with them. Whatever the terminology you want to use. Let's think outside the box. Let's do something that everybody can be like, okay, I can do that. I see what it is that you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel a part of something because when I go, I want to be seen as a legend.
Exactly.
Whether I make millions of dollars or not,
Right.
whether I shake millions of people's hand or not, I want to be seen as a legend because why does my life have to be purposeful? I mean, I want my life to be purposeful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While I'm here, I don't want to live just to die. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to be able to be my son, be like, hey man, your granddaddy was a excellent dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what you want him to say.
and you don't want that name to die down.
Exactly.
And it starts somewhere. And so why not start with us? Why not keep
Exactly.
going and start with his dad? And he got a
Exactly.
son. So from his son, it's gonna go to his son. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing for everybody else.
because,
Life goes on and legends do too.
because it's like when people pass, if they not in that spotlight, then they just gone.
Nobody
and,
cares.
and you will be
After
another
the funeral.
picture on Granny's shelf. I refuse to let that to be
Reality.
emotion or reality for my pops.
Yeah.
Because he was a big reason on why I am who I am today. So
Yeah.
I can't just sit there and just be like, man, okay, I'm thinking about my pops, but what I'm gonna do about it? Well,
Pop's gone.
Pop's gone, and he done taught me so much, but I can't sit here in front of 1,000 people and tell them what he taught me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So in order for me to keep him living on, because everybody was like, yeah, we just gonna keep his name living on. Rest in peace, you be just another post on Facebook or something. I'm tired of that. That's the norm. That's the norm.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we're gonna put it on the shirt. We're gonna make it feel like I'm gonna put it on my back,
Make a
just like he
brand
put.
out of
You know what I'm saying? He
Make a
put
brand out
he
of
put the family on his back. I'm gonna put it on my back.
Yeah.
And then that's where I came. And when he came with the Legendary, I'm like, oh, yeah, this gonna hit different because
Yeah.
everybody got somebody that's important to them. It
For
don't
sure.
matter who it is,
For sure.
whether they here or gone.
For
So
sure.
like,
100%.
I think it's about making a mark, though, bro. Leaving a mark.
Yeah.
And I think in leaving a mark, I think the bigger your mark is, I think it comes from how many people you help, how many people, you inspire, how many people, you know, I guess you could say have good things to say about. You know, people gonna say what they say at the end of the day.
Let me not to cut you off, but I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
How many people you think on the road right now that has spent their life leaving a mark on people, helping people, but they where they are now, and those people gone. Them people living their life while you sitting right here living the rest of your life on the side. Why is that man not perceived as a legend if he probably didn't put so much money in people's pockets, let people come stay in his house, take people to this place, take people to that place? Now he forgot why he didn't. He pushed everybody else.
But I believe if you leave a true impact on somebody, whether it's notarized by the masses, you still leave an impact. You get what I'm saying?
And they'll never forget that.
They'll never forget it. So I think if you take that approach, don't worry about the notoriety from anybody outside, because you know you have these people like a Kobe, like he left an impact on a lot of people. But he's a famous guy, so of course you're gonna hear more about it. It's people that left an impact on me from back home, you know, when I was a kid, that nobody talks about at all. You know what I'm saying? But they still left an impact.
Right.
Yeah. I still always remember them. They still always in my heart. I have a client right now. I have an older guy client. He is a pastor, and he don't come to me anymore. But he used to spit so much wisdom at me, man. His name's Mr. TJ. Shout out to Mr. TJ Patterson.
I thought you was about to say TD Jakes for a second.
No.
Tell me.
Swallowed up.
Swallow.
What is he talking about?
Go ahead.
Anyways, but yeah, man. So he was a pastor, and he would just like little shit. Like he'd say, man, every man got to mow their own grass. Be honest, when I'm mowing the grass, I think about that shit. I'm like, man, this nigga used to tell me that shit. But he didn't mean that literally. I think he meant like, nobody can do it for you. Whatever it is, you have to do it yourself. He would tell me, he wouldn't tell me because at the time I didn't have kids, but anybody that would bring a kid, or if he would come in and he, you know, it was a client of mine that had a little son or a little daughter with him, like, oh man, make sure you, man, cherish this time right here, man, and go by so fast, because he had grown kids. And when I had my daughter, that was one of the first things I thought about. And like I say, he hadn't came to me in damn near a year, but he left an impact on me. You get what I'm saying? And I texted him the other day, a few months ago, like around the time my daughter was born. I was like, man, I sent him a picture of my daughter, and I was like, man, I remember you would always tell me, man, cherish these moments because they go by so fast. And we just kind of laughed about it, but I think, like I say, and I'm sure he didn't think that he was leaving an impact on me by saying that. Right. He just living how he lived. He just, you know, he just giving me game, giving me knowledge, or giving whoever knowledge at the time. But I think when you do it genuinely and you really not seeking that type of notoriety, I think that's when you leave the biggest impact on people, man.
But you just made him a legend.
He a legend. I swear, I'ma always think of that. Especially when my daughter get like grown and shit. I'm like, man, that nigga Mr. TJ Show told me that shit.
But you living proof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You living proof of, once this video hit millions of views, they might not know what his face look like, but they know who Mr. TJ is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, I want to give a shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not looking for the notoriety, but at the end of the day, you just made that man a legend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if it's only out of 6 people that's in the room right now, you just made him a legend.
For sure.
Seriously.
For sure.
Man.
And that's all we look to do. Live our everyday lives, but how come we can't be perceived, you know what I'm saying, a certain way? Nobody wants to be looked at as a nobody.
Right.
He never knew that you will respect, you know what I'm saying, respect and listen and honor the things that he told you. You know what I'm saying? He was just being himself. And he left a mark on you.
And it sounds like, too, that the brand can be encouraging to be a legend. No, because, like we saying, even if it's just one person, the way you live your day-to-day and what you put upon people, that has an effect on them.
It has an effect.
So, find your legend status. Be that legend to somebody to where they can be like, man, this person impacted my life so heavily. Like we was talking about loss. I lost my 98-year-old great grandmother 2 months ago now.
Shout out to Granny.
Man, shout out to Medea, man. And it was just so crazy how people I didn't even know that spoke at her funeral impacted me. Because one specific dude that I remember, man, he came in and everybody, probably was looking at him crazy because he wasn't in no suit or nothing.
Yeah.
He was in street clothes, had a banana with him, and he was just telling this story about how my grandma would talk to him and he had done some stuff in the past, and he was, reforming, and how she would just give him encouraging word and tell him to be himself, and now he's successful, he got his own business and everything, and it was just crazy to me how like somebody that's a little old lady, most people would say, probably not thinking that's doing much, still have an impact on people like that's generations past her, and not even her family members. So you just never know where your legend status is. So I think what your brand is very important, man, for sure.
But those are the pillars, though, right? They used to be.
Yeah.
The older ladies in the neighborhood, the older men. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, like I had homies that I would, I'm pretty sure we all had a homie that their mom didn't mind everybody coming by the house. Like I said before, my mom just wasn't that mom. But we all had a homie that you would have 3-4 of the partners over there with them. You know what I'm saying? And I know for mine, it's like they never looked at me like they looked at me the same as they looked at their son. So those are important. I don't know if they really have them anymore like that.
They do.
They important.
They definitely do, man. It's just the way that the world is painted now. You know what I'm saying?
They not gonna listen to the old
these pillars that you're talking about. How many times did Medea miss church on Sunday when she was able to drive to church?
Oh, she ain't miss?
You know why? Because God was using these people. Yeah. But a lot of people don't give him the leeway to act in their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, look how God has used y'all relationship, our relationship. This man, he didn't know me from a can of paint. Now, this is one of my closest friends, my best friends, and we plan to make millions of dollars together. Sure. I don't even care if we make -$1 together. You know what I'm saying? I lost a brother. And he brought me another one. So just look at how God uses these people. You know what I'm saying? The times just have changed, but that doesn't mean you have to change with the times.
Yeah, that's facts.
Because when you say it encourages you to leave an impact, what type of impact are you want to use? Are you want to use NBA YoungBoy impact? You know what I'm saying? Or do you want to use a more spiritual? That's what I'm shooting for. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have angels on our clothing. We love God. You know what I'm saying? We're God-fearing men, and that's the approach we're going with that. And we're open to anybody. I don't want nobody to think that. But this is what we coming for. We want to allow God to use us to be able to touch others. You know what I'm saying? Do His work on earth, because He's not gonna come down here and say, "Hey G, hey Rod, this is what y'all." Go and do this. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna speak to you.
Free will.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to listen to that voice that's telling you, hey man, get this guy $5 that's sitting on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody that could just pass him that sell dope, 100,000 in his pocket and belittled this man and kept going.
Don't laugh, bro. Don't laugh. I've seen a situation where a woman had her 2 kids out there. This off of North Collins over there, kind of by Papados. Yeah. But up at the light. I seen a woman, her 2 kids over there. And, we're homeless, need money, and all that, cool. But then, like a little while later, I seen somebody outed her on Facebook and said, this woman be up there and she stayed right next door to me. Yeah. I said, I'm done with her. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just over with for all of them. And that's just me, Yeah.
And I can see where you're coming with. That's just kind of example. You know what I'm saying? Because there's things that you did for me. And I don't even mind telling the camera this, and I promise you, bro can attest to it. I was in a hole, and we was in a barbershop. I was getting my hair cut. Well, he was in the chair getting his hair cut. Yeah. And I'm in a hole, bro. I'm broke. Yeah, I'm working, but I'm broke. Yeah. And you was talking about getting your brakes changed. I just learned how to change brakes, bro. Like, learned how to change brakes, bro. And I'm talking, bro, like, man, I don't know how I'm going to come up with X amount of money to take care of what I got to take care of. And he was like, you can change my brakes. You know what I'm saying? And you still even bless me with more than I initially charged you to do it.
You were supposed to get that to Dan.
And I did. You know what I'm saying? And I did.
But Dan looking like, nigga, I ain't never get that.
How much was the drive for real? Wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I know I just.
That's facts.
But
man. That's
in
facts.
reality, like, guys present within that room. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just crazy how he worked. It doesn't have to be a homeless situation, but God knew my situation. You didn't know my situation up until this point. But look how he was able to use me, use you to help me out in this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all kind of about when it comes down to me. It ain't just because some people do take advantage of being on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I probably give food. I ain't gonna just high and dry give money.
I wouldn't mind if they catch me at the store,
Yeah.
the corner store, give them some food. Hey, I can buy you some chips and a little sandwich out of the quick trip. Man, if you wipe my windshield, get my windshield right now, I'll give you a couple dollars. Right? For me, I have a problem with just asking for money without putting it, because I go in, I'm in there 6 days a week, bro. I work for mine. Well, I don't work, but I do service. I don't like to call what I do work, but I'm exchanging the service for money. I don't know, it kind of grinds my gears when people just asking for handouts. Man, at least ask to clean my
Do
tires,
something.
maybe rim my hood, something, man. Come on, man.
Come sweet the sweet or something, man. Like something.
Come on. But not for sure. Food and water or anything, I definitely do that. But yeah, no, like that's facts, man. It's funny you said that. I was just talking about this morning with the dude who cut me up. Shout out to my boy Tony, man. We was talking about black businesses supporting others. We're a clothing brand. We still a relatively new clothing brand, right?
Yeah.
We got a whole we got these dudes on here in studio talking about their clothing brand about the sure. What's for us is for us.
Yeah.
Y'all can't stop what's for us. We can't stop what's for y'all.
That's
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So why not support each other? You know what I'm saying? Why not look out?
Right.
Anybody that has a business, especially us, black businesses, I try to support them.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? I know you ain't in the business of changing brakes, but nigga, I need him a brake change. You say you can do it.
Yeah.
Why not give the money to you rather than to go pay double and give it to
whatever corporation,
Firestone or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why not give it to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
and that's how I've been moving, man, for years now.
Yeah.
I've been moving like that for years now, man. So
But I will say, man, just because you're a black business, that don't give you the rights to be janky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Cause
I'm not
some would be janky.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, some be half stepping. You may think you about to get a good product, and don't get me wrong, there's always a trial and error to everything.
Sure.
Right.
But don't be out here just because you got people out here like you who gonna support black business that you're not really putting your all into this. You know what I'm saying? You're not really doing your research or getting your resources. You just putting BS out here. You know what I'm saying? And now you want us to come and buy it, and then you want to say, well, ain't nobody supporting black business, this, that, and third, because don't do it the nigga way. You know what I'm saying? Like, period, point blank.
That's the thing.
Because
the nigga way for sure.
why would I buy a polyester shirt from you? You know what I'm saying? When you just want to see all the profits, you want to get rich quick, but you not caring about me as a customer.
You ain't worried about how I feel on my skin.
You not worried about me. You just want my money, and that's not what we gonna do with Rich Dreamzz nor Legendary Ave. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna do that. We gonna take care of you as we want to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? If you get this shirt and it don't fit the way you want it, send it back, and we gonna get you what it is that you want. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't. It's money everywhere. There's multiple ways to get money. I wake up and go to work every day. It'd be cool to make millions, and I'd be satisfied if I don't make millions. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna treat you with the same service as I would want you to treat me with.
Exactly.
Don't put out BS and expect people to spend a. Man, I'm a welder. I work hard. Bro work hard. We work right next to each other.
Y'all working hard.
The last thing I'm trying to do is, I'm not trying to give you the money that I just went and slaved 40, 50, 60 hours a week with for some BS. Just to say that I support a black business.
Right.
Don't got nothing wrong with I don't have no problem with them.
Yeah.
But you're not finna finagle me out no money. You know what I'm saying? Like I can take this money and go and get me a Nike shirt if that's the case. That's what we finna do
I'm
now.
gonna take quality over quantity anytime.
Quality.
Yeah.
That's what I tell brands, up and coming brands, or brands that have came behind us, and holler at me on some stuff. I just say, hey man, at this stage, focus on quality.
Yeah.
Quality. Don't get in this trying to make a quick buck because you feel like this is one of the things going. Oh, we have a clothing brand. Put prioritize the quality. That's what we always done. If you've been rocking with us since the beginning to now, you're gonna see
Progression.
it's going like that.
Yeah.
It's we not taking any steps back. We always trying to go forward, trying to have better products, trying to have better quality. And that's what I always tell anybody that's trying to do anything clothing wise, for sure. Work on your make sure you prioritize quality.
You know what?
Sure.
Because good dope gonna sell itself
gonna
every
sell
time.
It's gonna sell itself, man. It's gonna sell itself for sure.
That's a metaphor for
You ain't got to worry. That's a metaphor.
for our sponsors.
Nobody up here sells
Yeah,
dope.
we don't sell no dope,
ain't
nothing
nothing
like
going
that.
on.
Nobody up here sells dope except for Dan.
No, I'm expecting the quality of everything.
No doubt. You got
He don't look like he sell dope to y'all, man. He look like he got a little something on, don't he, man?
No.
Pockets here, man. It's
No,
gotta be
I just like clothes.
Just like clothes.
I like clothes. I
man.
love clothes.
understand, man.
But nah, man, I was just about to ask you if you had like a tip for anybody that was probably getting started, but would that be it? Make sure
That would 100% be it, because cheap ain't always the best, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, any man would tell you this on this planet. If it's something that you like, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you gonna pay for it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care if it's a $50 to $150 shirt.
Right.
If you can afford to get this and you like it, you're going to get
pay
it.
for
You
it.
don't try to, like you say, don't try to get rich quick. Like it's cool and all, but okay, if you sell, prime example, what if y'all sell 150 shirts? Not even y'all. Somebody sell 150 shirts. The quality of the shirt suck. They ran through them though, cause they shirts $20.
They're not coming back.
We got 50 shirts. Top quality, 100% cotton. You know what I'm saying? Distressed, whatever the case may be, 100% authentic, everything good. Them 50 people probably coming back. Them 150 people not coming back to you.
At all.
You made your money. Now you didn't trick yourself out your position because you just sold some BS.
Yep.
You put a cap
Our
on
customers
it.
coming back. These clothes fit now. You know what I'm saying? Like they coming back.
Somebody of them 150 might be coming back, but they looking for you for a refund, basically.
They
They gonna look at
They
it.
ain't coming back to
Because
buy
they
nothing.
didn't wear that shirt and it didn't shrink when you washed it. Oh Lord, it didn't shrunk.
Look, the print all messed up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's
curled up.
cracking all types.
Hey, but that's correct though, because your thing is you don't want them on the business aspect of it, right? You don't want them to just come and buy something from you that one time. You want repeat customers. You want to build a rapport. That's just like same with me in the barber game. I don't want y'all to just come get a haircut one time. I want y'all to come get a haircut every week, every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I have to make sure I'm putting out quality to have y'all come back.
Right.
Make sure I'm getting better to have y'all come back. So if you prioritize on that, man, you can make it.
Because
you can make it.
we went back and
can
forth
make
so many times on. No, we gonna buy 50 blank tees and we just gonna press them. I'm like, yeah, it's
a cheap route.
money wise, it's beautiful, but I'm like, nah, we need cut and sew. We need to see the GSM
Print,
count. We
print,
need all that
DGT,
because when
DTG,
when them shirts come in, when them samples come in, okay, cool. The sample's gonna be about $200-$300 up front. You know that's what it's gonna be. But okay, I got the shirt. I don't like the GSM count. Let me get back with the manufacturer. Look, I needed to be a little thicker. Okay, these is for summertime. I need you to take some of the GSM out. I still need to be 100% cotton. No, I don't need no polyester. I don't want no form-fitting, stretchy clothes. This is not that. I needed to be, and I don't want no mess ups. Because one thing you will get with the manufacturers is they gon' force the issue on what they think is best, and then you mess around and go with what they think is best. Then you get a shirt that you can't even see the print. Like when we got our samples, we got a black shirt with brown print on it, but you couldn't see the angel.
design.
Couldn't see the angel, but she in her mind, oh, it's gonna look better. It's gonna come. No, it's not, because that's just not what I want.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want. That's all. I'm paying for it. Yeah. Just make sure everything right. Don't bug me half to death every day. Yes. Mind you, we on different time schedules.
Exactly.
Don't text me at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, you hitting my phone.
That's when they want to talk.
Man, they want to have a full-blown conversation. Yeah. Look, lady, please just chill. But
and this is the thing, bro. Like, this is what give me the most. You've been trying to talk to this person all day about something dealing with the church, but you want to talk payments. Yeah. Don't blow my phone up when you want to talk payments. When I'm trying to talk business to get these shirts together, or you always on holiday. When I'm trying to get something together, you always on holiday. But the moment it's time to make a payment, you want to text 20 times a day.
No, ain't no more holidays.
Holidays done.
No, holidays over.
We off break now.
So, you got to be strong-minded, bro. Like, you got to be strong-minded, like care about people's feelings, but at the same time, well, when it comes to the manufacturing situation, but at the same time, get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because if you fuck this sample up, it's not okay. Well, we're gonna get it right, and we're gonna send you another free sample. You want another $200-$300 for the sample? Bro, I'm not doing this with you. You gonna get this together?
Shipping. They want you to do that. No, we'll see, bro. I'm going through this as we speak. Yeah. We had a lot of shirts messed up for the new drop. Mm-hmm. Everybody been asking for shirts. I can't sell any shirts. I got a few, but I can't. I had like 30-something shirts messed up.
Yeah.
Off my order. 30-something shirts. So it's like, it's getting corrected. It's getting corrected. They working on it right now. But it's like they put you through the ringer to get there. Mm-hmm. So it's like, bro, like, why we been in business, doing business together for I don't know how long. 2 years, maybe. Come on, man. You know I've been solid.
When does it become professional? Because you think you playing with me as if I just talked to you today. Yeah. I've been spending money with you. At what point is this gonna become? This can't be repetitive. You can't be repetitive, because if you keep being repetitive, I'm just gonna find somebody else. It's a lot of y'all out here.
It's a lot of them. They hit me up all the time.
See, that's the thing.
All the time while you playing.
I'm the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like with the whole thing, I'm pretty sure y'all got y'all roles as well. So I'm the guy, like, I'm be on camera. I might be in the pictures. This the guy that's behind the scenes. He like to deal with the manufacturing, all this, et cetera, et cetera. So he the behind the scenes type of guy. Yeah. So which means I'm the nicer one. You know what I'm saying? So, but they typically deal with him. We both would be intrigued in the conversation or whatnot. But it's like, okay, don't let him have to get to the point where he gonna say what it is that he got to say. Because now if he say something, then that's gonna make me mad. You know what I'm saying? It's always the nice ones where it's like, all right, everything all cool, cordial. Right. But when it's time for me to get serious, you don't want, you know what I'm saying? All right, don't make me go get your daddy. It's that type of situation. You know what I'm saying?
So, get your daddy. You know what what you think about that?
Look, because it's like, you gotta be like that, because if you don't, they gonna run all over you. They gonna tell you what they think is best, or this is better, this is gonna be better price point. I'm not asking for none of that. I don't want this. I don't need that extraness. Yeah. This is what I need. I sent you mock-ups. Please follow the directions of what I sent you. Please don't send me nothing extra. If I ask for something extra, cool, that's fine. But if I didn't ask for that, please don't try to upsell me on nothing. Yeah. Because if I wanted it, I'm gonna ask you for it. Right. Like if I ask you, okay, so what all do y'all do? Let me see everything you do. Then you send me everything that y'all do, then we can go from there. But if I'm asking you what's the price point per piece, and you send me everything else that y'all do, I didn't ask for that. You making this conversation too long. Too long. We got to get straight to the point. This is business. I'm not asking you for your catalog right now.
Yeah. That's how they do. Because he patient. Like he real patient, bro. Older than me, and he has children. He got way more patience than me, and that's the thing. So it might be a situation where it's like, all right, bro, they having a conversation. And then I go back and read the conversation, and she steady, you know what I'm saying? Like, steady saying the same thing. And it's like, this is what he said. Like, I'm not trying to hear nothing else about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the whole situation, that's how it play out. You know how, like I say, don't make me go and get your daddy type situation. It's like with him. He handled on everything. You know, dad be doing doing whatever it is that the dad do, and I don't like to handle the situation like this, but it's like you handling this already. So now if I look and I feel like, all right, you playing with bro, like he trying to be nice about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm finna come in here, I'm finna show you like we not playing.
Right.
Because he predominantly had a conversation, Dan this, and Dan trying to be cool, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro just said this, and this the bottom line. Like, we're not trying to hear nothing else about it.
Right.
Because now, if he get mad, like, it's like, all right, we just finna go find somebody else. We're not even finna sit here and play there with you. So, I'm saying, you just gotta know your strengths and weaknesses with the whole situation, because they'll play with you. They really will.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
listen, man.
They're playing in your face.
They'll play with you. And it's like, so with us two, he's more of the promotion, marketing side. I handle talking to the manufacturers, the creative side, coming up with design, stuff like that. So I'm always talking to him. I'm talking to him right now. And it's like, bro, like I say, you being busy with these guys 2 years. And every time I'm getting ready to make a new order, I gotta negotiate every time.
Man.
Every time, bro. I gotta negotiate every time, bro. And I'm just like, it gets exhausting. But it's necessary, though. It's necessary.
Yeah.
And for the most part, like I say, this guy that, these shirts got messed up, this is the first time I've ever had any problems with him. So he correcting it. So, we keeping the business relationship good. But man, this been a good one, man.
It's crazy though, because it's like they'll do that, and then when it's something on there and they want to hook up or something. So it's
It's
wild,
like-
And they'll blow you up in your inbox to do business.
It's like when we first got the manufacturer, man, it took me, I think I was going through manufacturers for like 2 months. And then we found the girl who we with now. The price she quoted us at the first time, we like, come on now. Right. You can't be serious.
It's outrageous.
I'm talking about,
I know, they
man,
go
you
high
not.
first,
I said, okay, cool. He said, all right, we gonna wait. We waited her out for like 3 months. We waited till they came back on holiday. She done dropped it like $5. I'm like, it shouldn't have to take
every time.
It shouldn't have to take 3 months for you to be like,
Come on,
all right, I don't care about y'all trying to meet y'all quarterly quota.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that. If we gonna keep it professional, keep it professional. Don't try to upcharge me.
Exactly.
And then 3 months later, okay, well, this is the real price.
Exactly.
Man, come on now. Like,
Every time it dropped. Because that's why I say, when they get to blowing you up, okay, now they on your time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You never want to be on the manufacturer time.
Shit, no.
And that's what we had to learn through this process, because you just told us we got to pay you X amount, not hundreds, but $1,000 more than, okay, well, I tell you what, bro, let's just play it like this. We going to start looking for somebody else, and in the meantime, we'll get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now ain't our time anyway.
You gotta have a couple.
So boom, we come back. I say, bro, how much did she say at first? Bro, I'm talking about dropped it like you say $5 per piece, bro. So it's just like, why you want to sit here and do this with me right now?
I'm gonna tell you something. You gonna have to do that every time.
I'm
You got to do it every
The
time.
ends justify the means, man. So y'all about to launch, or have you already dropped?
No,
anything
we
yet?
about